Who's of the opinion that I'm unhinged?
Go and look
The
at your
general
followers and your
public.
comments.
I don't identify as unhinged.
What do you identify as?
I identify as a Nigerian fighting for her life.
As an unhinged human being.
No, I'm not unhinged. I don't know why I'm here, honestly. I'm just here because I'm polite.
I'm just a baby.
I couldn't turn them down, but I'm not unhinged.
Well, I have a question for you back before we start. Even though we started. Since you're a Mikano baby, did you bring cars for us? Yeah, they are brand ambassador. So where are our cars? You give me empty-handed.
I'm on it.
Chili oat sauce. Is it Chachangi or me?
Oh, God!
Airline.
Sorry.
It's
Changan.
Is what?
Shangan.
Yeah,
Okay,
we have
sorry.
to pronounce it Shangan.
That
Shangan.
was Gili.
See, you learn something
Geely, yeah,
new.
that's one. So Mikado has like different car brands. So Geely's one
You
of
should
them.
give us money for this promo.
Yeah, the one that asked me about the car.
I just asked you why you didn't bring car for us.
The car is outside. I did not.
For
For
us.
us is where there's problem. that's where we have a problem.
So they gave you free car.
Not exactly, but something like that.
Okay, well, hello, welcome to UnHinged. Hello, my name is King Cam.
My name is Jelly Pops.
And you are?
Jemima.
Jemima with the free ride.
Okay, and we are watching UnHinged. Thank you for that. Okay, so, hi everyone. How's everyone doing?
Do you want the honest answer?
Sure.
I'm very happy today because I'm going to eat pium pium.
I'm proud of you.
Okay.
Even though I don't know what pium pium is.
It's periwinkles and cow leg
Nice.
that's made like nkwobi, but without the ugba thing,
Okay, fair.
I think.
I'll try
That
that.
sounds lovely.
Yeah, it's
How are you?
lovely.
How am I? I'm fine. I'm just trying to stay alive.
Fair. What chaotic thing has happened to you ladies this week?
I live in Lagos.
So everything.
Like, yeah, and I drive in Lagos,
To everything.
pretty much.
What about you, ma'am?
My chaotic thing is very chaotic. So my friend is my neighbor, and then my friend defrauded my other friend. I don't know if I should call it defrauding, but basically he was paid to do something and he didn't complete it. So my friend woke me up at 7 a.m. to say, "Oh, there's police at your gate to arrest your other friend," and I was like, "What does that have to do with me?"
Yeah, why are they waking you up at 7 a.m.?
Because you can't get into my house if you don't call the gate.
Also, they wanted to use
wanted
you
to
to
use-
enter
yeah.
to go and arrest the other
Yes.
person. Yeah, that's chaotic. That's chaotic.
I love
was
that
just
for
like,
you.
That's
I
chaotic.
can't do that. I'm like, just
No,
leave
that's-
it there.
that's-
Only you holding up your family, holding up
Yeah,
your
a better
estate.
person than I am because they won't be able to reach me at 7 a.m.
Like if someone call, like it was very weird because I'm like, why is this one calling me at 7 a.m.? I thought something had happened.
I won't even hear the phone.
Yeah, so I wake up at like 6:30.
Why?
I don't know.
What
I've
time
been
do you
battling
wake
this thing ever since I started to work at an agency on the mainland. So I used to live in fear of like getting to work late. So I used to wake up at like so like it's just in my bones now.
Yeah, unless I have work code that's like putting real money in my pocket. I don't know that I'm waking up before 10 a.m.
Wow, that must be nice too. My
I can't
body will
sleep
never
that
allow
long.
me.
It can never happen. I literally wake up at 6 every single
Between 9
day.
and 10.
How does it feel to be God's favorite?
As in, you're a fucking
Between
baby.
9 and 10. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you guys what chaotic thing happened to me this week. A
Alright.
policeman told me he loves me. I was at a checkpoint, and as usual, Mama, how are you? How are you? Fine. And like I strong face. I don't. He now said, okay now. So anything? If I say I don't have anything, I'll say okay, love you. And that was the end of the interaction.
I would have lost it. I'd have told him love you too.
I'm like, said, don't you have a wife? Why are you loving me? Because now I have to talk to you.
Love you too. Mwah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, my interactions with police people are always interesting.
What is the worst thing you said to a policeman to get
Where
out
would
of?
I start? I've done this thing. I'm always lying to policemen because you have to lie. It's the best way to get out of it. Yeah. I tell any lie that comes to mind, depending on what the current setup is.
What has been your favorite police lie?
Okay, so I was filming, and this was just last month, by the way. I was filming, and I finished late, middle of the night, like 2, 3 a.m., and it was Victoria Island. So it was one of those checkpoints after Eco Hotel, right? And I had the scenes I had just finished shooting before wrapping had me crying. So I looked like I'd been crying. And then he stopped me, and I wanted to go home. Madam, my stethoscope is in my car. So he sees that. He's like, doctor, I said, officer, please, my patient just died. I'm not in a good mood. Please, my
That's
patient
crazy.
just died. I said, go. He let me go.
And you
And
say you're not unhinged.
Yes, good one.
No, but it's not actually a lie because I've had patients that have actually died, rest their soul. They just didn't die that night. So it depends on how you look at it. No, in real life, I've had patients that, have passed on. So it's not like I was lying. It has happened to me before. I just changed timelines.
You just embellished.
Yeah.
Okay, still a lie. All right, so the way our lovely podcast goes, we're moving on to my favorite segment, which is icebreakers. So I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask a question, and because we are just so hospitable, you answer first, and then Adele goes next.
Oh, Lord.
Are you ready?
No.
Okay. I'm moving
I said
anyway.
no.
Oh. So let's say there's a particular club that you normally don't go to, and then one night you decide to go, and then your man, who said he was going out with his friends, is at the door begging people to buy his mixtape. What are you doing?
That can never be my man.
Amen.
Why
But
is it?
what you do?
I rebuke it in Jesus' mighty name.
Amen. But
He's wait. So wait first. Where did he tell me he was going?
out with his friends.
And I met him at the entrance of the club that I don't even like in the first place. And he's begging people to sell his mixtape.
To buy his mixtape.
I will register myself for deliverance in MFM. I will pay for it. I will go there, let them wash my head. Because what's the meaning of that? What kind of situation is that? No, do you know what? What's your own answer?
That's a bit mad. That's a bit mad.
You know who I am.
I just have to ghost him. I'll take a picture of him and then I'll ghost him. And then when he says I've been calling you, I'll send him the picture and say this is what you're up to in your spare time.
Not only does that, maybe you didn't even know that he was into rap. So not only are you a rapper, you are a failed rapper.
Yeah. Oh, that I don't even know.
Level.
No,
bad.
I've got to go pray.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second one is better. If you were to create an OnlyFans account, what kind of content would you put out?
Are there people that like forehead?
There's nothing that people don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna be posting my forehead. I have a lot of it. This one is not too bad, but do you see that lower department? I kind of am lucky.
Forehead, yeah. There are
Yeah.
people that really pay good money.
So
for
if there's
that.
people who have like forehead kinks, I will be the Rihanna of forehead
every
only.
kink exists, every single kink, even the one you can't even
I
think
can
of.
imagine. Yeah. So and also piercings. I'll find something. Human beings are weird.
Very. What about you?
I'll do mukbangs. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll do they're talking rubbish. And then do like eating ASMR.
Yes.
On OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You now hit the.
Yeah.
No, but that's not what OnlyFans is.
No, and people do all sorts of
people
things
do
on
OnlyFans, there's nothing that is not
It's
Really?
not only sexual, yeah.
I thought it was like that's what I thought it was.
No, it's
No,
not
it's
only
just a sex
sexual, there's
place.
all sorts of
Oh, that's why I was thinking of kinks and whatnot. I'll go there and beg. I'll literally just actually beg. I'm a Nigerian living in Nigeria. This is my president. This is the current state of my economy.
No, but the thing about it is that you have to people subscribe to you to see more videos. Like all your videos are going to be begging.
Yes, I will look nice. I'll slave my face, do eyeliner,
And you're begging
lashes,
for money,
and I'm
looking like
begging
a
for money,
baddie.
looking like a
That's
That's how I
baddie.
look. Send me more
Yeah,
money.
to sustain this, I need your money, please. I don't want naira. Give me other currencies, especially the ones that have surnames. I'm talking about pounds. That's what I would do.
Fair. I like that for you. All right, one more. Best one so far. If you were a superhero, what power would you have?
Invisibility.
Why?
So I can steal money. If I could be invisible, and also so I can hear what people are saying
I don't care what you're saying.
without
I
them
beg.
knowing. No, it's just I like gist. I want to know what everyone's saying so that I can imagine someone who says something. Imagine like Dele has said something about Adele somewhere, right? And then Adele doesn't know that he said something, and he walks into the room,
Dele is
but you've
talking
just
about
heard
me.
everything he said.
So you're
And then
talking
you're just
about
watching
me.
the awkward interaction. Do you get it? It's just, it will humor me personally.
What's stealing me right now is Dele.
Dele is covering his face because he has been talking about me.
Oh my god.
Dele, you're going to talk about this after this recording. You've been talking about me.
Yeah, so I want to be invisible so I can see people when they don't know that I'm watching them. Also because I can move money. You see, everything I'm talking about is going to involve money because Nigeria is putting her
I
leg
love
on my
that for
leg.
you.
Yeah.
I would be a jumper. I literally just close my eyes and think of anywhere and I jump there.
That makes a lot of
Makes a lot of
sense.
sense.
Yep.
I like that.
Yeah.
Even because you can even jump in.
I'll jump into all
Yeah.
the big banks all around the world.
That makes sense.
Steal some money.
You know, but if I'm invisible, I can get on any flight. I won't have to use 11 million to book business class on BA.
But if I'm a jump, I
don't need
can
to sit
I can literally think of anywhere.
Anywhere.
There.
That makes a lot of sense.
Who wants to be entering plane? I don't have time for that. Places to be, people to see, money to steal.
Well, what will my own be? I asked this question, I don't have an answer, so let me just think of one very quickly. Super strength.
Why?
Oh, use it
What's
to
use
Slap
it to?
policemen, beat people
I
up.
beg.
You can slap them without super strength.
That's so
What do I
boring.
use for
You just need to be what they call it, Iyawaga.
But you know, sometimes, and I'm saying this like I feel like this is a safe place, so please don't. Sometimes, like I have like daydreams about just like beating people up,
Oh my god.
and not like I want to do
This
it. Like, I
is
just
so
think about it.
unhinged.
Yeah.
I'm actually not joking.
That's why you're the co-host of UnHinged.
Why would you just want to randomly beat somebody else?
I really thought this was a safe space
It is.
for.
Wow. Please imagine me fantasizing about beating somebody else. That's a big matter.
Just like people, I just be like, man, if this guy fucks me up, I'll just deck him. I know he can never deck me back.
But that's the thing, you can do that. That's what I'm
So let's
saying.
be like all these big muscle
Honestly
guys
and
who just
truly,
walk.
just
But no
be.
muscle.
What's the evil word?
No,
Literally,
what?
you've not heard of those things before. When like your Oga's wife,
They will
you're
beat-
untouchable.
They will slap the
You're
head out of
moving
you
around
one
with
day.
boys that can do things like that.
I don't even want to move around with boys. I want to do it myself. So maybe like you imagine driving now and somebody hits your car and you come out and
And you just
then the person now says, I can't talk to you, go and call your husband. I don't
They
beat
do
them
that.
up right there.
They do that.
So these are the situations that I paint in my
I
head.
beg.
Yeah.
And
Like
you
I'm
just
at a club and
strength.
like a guy grabs me, I'll just deck him and I know he can beat me back.
You're sick in the head.
Well, guess I'm not sharing anything on this podcast again.
That's a wee mad.
Okay, so our topic of the day is beauty standards. And I like this because it's, for me, it's like very diverse. I want to talk about BBLs. I want to talk about conventional. I want to talk about unconventional. I want to talk about people who lie about beauty procedures, everything. So let's talk about if you were to get if you were to get a procedure done, what would it be? Or if you were to improve anything about your look, what would it be?
Anything that can make my skin look better. I have like see now, look at this nonsense. When I
scar.
scar very easily and it really just messes up. It will fade off eventually, but like I just have to be really patient. So if there's anything that can enhance my skin, I'll like not bleaching or please or just get rid of black spots and make me glow nice. I would do that because I don't know that it's drastic, any kind of drastic change. I'm not in support of anything that's like drastic, basically transforming yourself from A to Z. It's not for me. But yeah, I would do anything to enhance my skin, like my glow and radiance.
I like that. Me too.
I'm doing breast reduction, liposuction, and
She said that one is
That's
your
that's
business.
your
I'm doing every.
Like, okay, no, breast, okay, I get what do you mean by every? What's the
I'm
every?
doing breast reduction, liposuction, just make myself skinny, give myself a very small waist.
Then you now become skinny, they will tell you don't have breasts, you don't have bum
It's
bum.
okay, I like it like that.
That's what they
Who
used to
says
insult
men?
me.
There's nothing that men
That's
say.
what they used to insult me.
Men
When they
say
call,
also
I'm
something.
talking to you now and I don't answer, like leave me alone. You don't even have yash.
Okay, so why do you come and talk to me?
Exactly in the first
Thank
place.
you, but they don't care for that. They're only just in that
Abeg,
moment I have to insult
I'm
you. And the
doing
very
everything.
first thing they want to go for is that you don't have yash.
I don't have now.
Why
Buy
did you
for
want it in
me.
the first place since I don't have it?
Exactly.
You're trying to talk to me. I
You
have
didn't
one.
notice it. You didn't notice it. Now you're seeing it because I've rejected you.
You don't have game. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that too. But please boost. I'm doing those two.
Really?
Yes.
For me, just maybe a smaller waist. I don't really have too much problem. I just
Problem like
want
that.
smaller waist. That's all.
Yeah.
That's it. Then
And then
maybe.
when I'm like 50, I'll do a facelift
Ooh, I like that.
just to make my face fresh.
You really thought about this in detail. I love that for you.
Yes.
Okay.
What wouldn't you do?
BBL.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 150.
That's the one that I can't do.
Why?
Because it's terrible.
I think it's the worst
I
thing
have
you
never
can do
seen
to
a
your
BBL
body.
that I'm being like, I want that.
Yeah. It doesn't have longevity.
And a lot of people look like lollipops.
I
Yeah.
have never seen a BBL and been like, wow.
I mean,
should
even
do
the
this
ones that
type.
look good at first.
They always look crazy.
just
Look
end
at
up
Joya. Joya's body was
harsh.
the best body out there. I don't know what she did now.
It's
she
like the
looks
body
crazy.
expires.
Yeah.
What about the ones that like So if you want to do a BBL, ideally or whatever, it should go with your body type.
But
Somebody will now go and put huge
but
thing, then you now stop here.
It's
then
that's the
leg will
thing
now
about
be
BBLs.
skinny.
No matter how great your doctor is, he's not
He's
Jesus.
not good.
Yeah.
You follow Dr. Miami on
Yeah.
TikTok.
TikTok.
Kills me.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's just I don't like BBLs. I think they're ridiculous.
Do you guys remember during COVID when there was that whole long line of women on
Oh my
wheelchairs
god, the
at
plane,
airport?
at the airport, yeah, the plane where they all couldn't sit.
Yeah, they can never see. You have to like kneel down on the donuts.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What kills me is that all these things, obviously, people are doing it based on trends and beauty standards. But what now that skinny is in again? What's going to happen? Because
They're going back and reversing
No,
it.
but people are still doing BBLs now.
No, because we've not caught up with the trend. It's Nigeria. Nigerians are doing BBLs. But if you look outside of Nigeria, the people that started it are reversing it.
And then I'm sorry, the actual people that are like babes don't have BBL.
BBLs. You don't need anyway, let me shut up.
I feel like obviously people get these things for different reasons. But anything that has to do with there are people that do it obviously so that men will to be more desirable and
But
beauty
then-
standards. Desirability is relative, right? So why not just go for the men that like your body type? That's
No,
what those
but
are
the
doing for
people
men.
that do this BBLs will tell you, I'm not doing it for the men.
No,
I'm
the ones
doing
that
it
are
for
doing
Let me
men."
tell you
for
something. I
men.
was watching one of those TikTok things, and one girl was like, she did a BBL thinking that she'll get more men, she'll get married, everything. She was like, the first time that she went out with that BBL, the kind of men that spoke to her, she cried. She was like, the target audience that she was
Yeah,
looking
the
for
kind of
don't take her
attention he
seriously.
gets you.
It's just the attention, you're walking on the road, everybody's looking at you. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I never actually thought about it that way. I just thought about it, I want to be sexy, or I want to be like, I don't know what I thought about it like. So when she said that, I was like, that's actually another angle, because I don't know any guy that's like, if I have a job, I'm working in a bank or something, and I'm making a good salary, and I'm looking for a babe, I don't think I'll look for a BBL by you.
Yeah, nah.
And also, I find we always want what we don't have.
Exactly.
Do you understand? So you find that I have a friend with a huge ass, and she's always like, "Oh my, this is exhausting. I can't find clothes that fit right. I can't this." So you're wanting their own. They're wanting your own brand.
Yeah, but that's life now. You always
Want what you don't
wonder, like, okay, maybe if I had that, whatever.
Maybe I'd prefer it. I do not support BBLs. I think they don't look good. I think they don't age nicely. And I think there's other ways to make yourself look beautiful that are not as high risk as getting a BBL.
And it's such a
such a
scary
hassle.
surgery.
Yeah,
very dangerous.
it's so high risk. Like it's not. I don't think it's worth it. Congratulations to those that survived their own procedures, but honestly, I don't know that it's
Just
worth
do
it.
light procedures like breast
just like
reduction.
My dear, go and lift weights in the gym. If you do muscle, but it's harder, sharp. But I guess they say what is good does not come easy. Is that the saying?
Yeah.
Did I just make
Nothing
that
good
up?
comes easy. Yeah.
Okay, so it exists. Lift weights, do more protein. Depending on your body type,
She
like
said
my
do
own.
more protein.
I mean, do more protein. Honestly, I just don't think it's worth it. BBLs are so risky.
Let me tell you my favorites. My favorite BBL bodies are the gym with BBL body.
Oh no! So they've
My
done the
gym,
BBL,
my
then
gym.
they're now in the
The
gym.
BBL buddies in my gym, I love them
Outrageous.
so much because they'll take pictures in the mirror. They will harass the cleaners or the trainers to take picture of them. They're walking on the treadmill. One serious exercise they've not done.
Like their X-Men suits.
Yes, and they always wear X-Men suits. I love it so much. I love it for you. That's what
love
you
it.
like. Do it.
The ones I've asked at the gym politely have told me that it's something that the doctor said they have to do to maintain the BBL.
Yes, now you have to maintain it.
I'm like, okay.
And you also have to have the money, like money for maintenance. Or the ones that they'll do it and then they don't have money to do the compression, the
Yeah,
massage.
your
Don't pay
stomach is
money
now
to
rumpled.
complete.
I know somebody with a rumpled too.
And you know this. I've
So
heard
bad.
you've seen situations where their body literally rejects the fat,
Mm.
and that's why you now see it like I beg you.
I even know somebody that I don't know what happened. She had like that's take her to the ER, and then she woke up in the emergency room. And obviously, there are other people who had like heart attack and serious
things.
It's like people in the night they were all saying, "No, what are you doing here? What happened?" She said everybody was saying heart attack. Oh, this one, that one. She had to turn around and pretend to be sleeping.
I will lie.
She
I will
was
just
so
lie.
embarrassed that she got here because of a fucking.
I will just
BBL.
lie and say something like I'm pregnant because I would rather they shoot me than I open my mouth and say my medical emergency is my BBL is attacking me.
After you
I
now, like,
can't.
when the doctors are now going around,
They should whisper. They should pull the curtains and whisper my situation to me. Why is anybody's business?
That's
Patient
so
doctor
funny.
confidentiality. Talk to me in my ears. Don't let nobody else hear it.
I can't imagine going to the hospital because maybe my bum exploded and I have to go to the. So what's wrong with you?
Her medical emergency. Her
Your
the
bum
fat
bum
transfer.
collapsed.
Her body is rejecting the
But
fat.
then you sat down on your bum too fast. So like
Yeah.
they'll tell you you
yeah.
can't sit down. You have to slide down on the
Oh my
donut thing for
gosh.
like 2 weeks or something, and that
Don't
made a
put
mistake.
pressure on it.
And then it's now squashed. No, it's too complicated. Me, I know I'll do rubbish. So
Do you know what cracks me up? When you look at all these like what are they the surgeons, cosmetic surgeons pages, you now see the breast, you now put their logo.
Some level of privacy at least for their patients.
Oh, okay.
Some level of
post
privacy.
it on Instagram. But
Some level of privacy for their patients. What if people are able to identify who it is by the nipple?
my nipple. The person has nipple tattoos. or
Honestly, so privacy.
Privacy.
Yes, confidentiality.
I was watching a trailer for a new episode of Botch that's coming, and the girl said she wants it to be made smaller. And then they were like, "What do you mean?" She was like, "Oh, that she wants them to make her shorter." They were like, how tall are you now? She said 5'7".
So how much shorter is she trying to
As
get?
in,
They now say, "Okay, why? Why do you want this?" She said, "Wait, give me she gets her reason."
men don't like tall girls. Her boyfriend is short.
Short men are attracted to her. I don't know.
So that she can wear really, really high heels.
Oh Lord.
That's why
And it
she
will not be too high. She wants to wear like stripper type heels and
she doesn't want to be too tall when she wears them, so they should make her shorter.
so that she
See why I said human beings are weird.
Why would you?
Why would you
I have
want
so many
that?
questions.
But I guess, yeah.
And the worst part is coming on Botch too. So if you see herself,
So exactly, so for her to be on botch, that means they even messed it up.
no, she had done all that surgery. She was just looking very crazy.
So how do you make so much shorter? I cut their leg and sew it back.
That's what the doctors were saying that. So you want us to amputate your legs? What? What do you want?
She's a lunatic.
And that's the thing they say about plastic surgery. When you start getting work done,
you
it's
must
almost
continue.
impossible to like you just continue. In fact, that first surgery is the eye opener. It's like how Adam and Eve they ate that apple and they said all of a sudden you're naked. You become you're all the imperfections, including the ones that did not exist before. You start to see everything, and then you want to fix it. It's an unending thing. It's better to just not even start. Just leave it.
Yeah, I think the same. Like once you start, that's it. And I personally think it's a few things. Number one, you then start searching for perfection. You will always find something wrong with your body. And number two, there's also that thing where someone like me that the idea of surgery is so scary to me. If I do it the first time, okay, I come out alive. It's just like, yeah, well, I'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
But one of the reasons why plastic surgery is very, very hard for me, and I know I say lots of crazy things, but this is just my reason. It's literally just because of Stella Obasanjo.
But then that's also not going to places that are not regulated. If you go to America and you want to have surgery, they will tell you, somebody I know, she wants us to do a BBL. They say, "Auntie, you need to go home. You're not doing any BBL. One, you're overweight. Two, you don't have the courage for this BBL." So they made her go home.
I will go home and cry. They told her she doesn't have the courage for
Yeah,
BBL.
because like you're really, really big, because she's really big. And then you want us to just remove small belly and put it in the bowl. Are you crazy? Go on. They told her you need to go and be under 200,
So they told her to go to the
pounds.
gym, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
It's like, what's that show? My 600 pounds.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite things to
Yeah.
watch. Oh my gosh. Dr. Nazar, and that man has no
Zero
shield.
chill.
Yeah.
When you be talking, people are talking nonsense your whole career. You literally just develop.
I love that man so much, but I feel like I'd be scared of him. He's over it. Like, I think he's sick of the job.
Well, what the one that keeps when people are trying to lie to him and they're like, you did not
You did
walk
not.
out. It's like you didn't walk away talking about that you tried. You tried
Or
your
when he's
best.
attacking the family members that enable them.
Yes.
Oh, I love that man.
He kills me. But even with weight loss surgery, right? There's a clinic in Lagos. I personally believe that place is being shut down.
If you see the way they sew people up in that place,
Like
it's scary.
Frankenstein.
It's scary, and they now post it on
On
Instagram.
Instagram.
The sewing of people's. There's one breast that they did. If you see the sewing of these breasts, I couldn't believe it. I said, how is this person ever going to even take off their clothes again in life? Have you seen the?
But people keep going there. And then the ones doing discounts. Do you know how you already know that I'm in trouble when you see that they are doing discount on BBL? What do you mean 20% off for a BBL?
Guy, I showed a friend of mine who is a doctor their page, and she was like, so whenever they do lipo, they show the fat. And my friend said, you're not allowed to remove this much fat from a single human being. Why are they doing this? Or when our favorite Risky Bob said that she was going to Santo Domingo.
Santo Domingo, yeah.
And then we were getting generator.
Generator in the background, though. Try.
Please, what was the reason he gave for the chic? Hey,
You are finished.
what was the
You are
reason?
cancelled.
She
Is
gave.
gender?
What was the reason that was given? What was the reason that was given for the generator noise?
She did not adjust it now. She just moved on with her life.
We are hearing full generator. And you know the Nigerian hospital, that blue.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the hospital and that's how you know.
Bed sheets. I said, wow, this Santa Domingo looks a lot like Lagos.
Did we see the aftermath, the results of the BBL? No?
I don't know if that body is real. I really don't know.
With the breast. Like,
But there's this thing people are selling now to the silicone thing that people wear.
Yeah.
I've seen posts where people have had that on but have insinuated that they've got a BBL.
Oh, why? Why lie?
Even tailors do it now. They put hips for you inside. Yeah.
No, honestly, I would take like needle and razor. I will yank it out. Are you joking?
Yeah.
It's even worse when I didn't ask for it.
Because you're insulting me.
You've looked at me and basically said I need it.
Get hips. Let me get
You basically told me by yourself that you've looked at me, and as a designer, you believe I need it because what I have is lacking.
Some hips.
No, I will fight the tailor.
Hipsy girl.
A friend of mine was saying that she didn't even know that was a thing. That she's been looking at all the brides and all these Ashwabi pages. Like, I see everybody in Nigeria has shape except me.
Yeah, nah,
I think it's from the corset, because the way they be snatching people's waist.
They're adding the pads.
They're adding pads.
Yeah, so that everybody can
So maybe
have
it's
that
both.
shape.
They're snatching it
They're
and
snatching
then
it
adding
and
the
they're also
pads.
putting the pads, yes.
Is that not too much?
But also, everybody's
that a
body
wahala?
is different. Why are we all trying to have the exact same body type?
Because that's what has been shown to be sexy and is attractive and what everybody should aspire to be. That's we know where it started from, our Kardashian sisters.
It even started before then.
Before
Think
then,
about when we were growing up.
They were the ones that
all the
amplified it.
baddest video vixens were the light-skinned babes. Like
With
even
the
from
hourglass
lyrics, you hear the red bone or Mopupa. Everything is just about light-skinned, yellow bitches. Then when you now watch the music video, they are now there, legs are spread, one tongue with the big ass. Nothing is ever small anywhere. So that's where
that's why now, and maybe it starts off subtle, but eventually that's all we see. And so you look in the mirror, and when you don't look like that, you start to feel like the ugly duckling, the odd one out.
Yeah.
This is what everyone else apparently looks like, and then you now start feeling like, okay, so even if I don't have the money for the BBL or the 20% off, let me buy silicone. Yeah, or at least let them put pad in my Ashrabi and snatch the waist to create the illusion of it. It's
or why people don't have the money for surgeries and then they go to Mexico with $500
and then end up back.
Yeah, things like that are crazy. Then you now die and then you're just gone over a bomb.
Or they steal your nipples. Yeah, apparently like the market in certain countries like Thailand, there's a market for nipples. Because of the lady boys. So they want, or like even trans people. So
they're buying nipples?
Yeah, so you can go for surgery and they'll steal your nipples. So if you go to one of these roadside surgeries, they'll just teach your nipples.
You go for a BBL, I'll come back with no nipples.
I even saw one story about one girl that went to Turkey for a gastric bypass. She paid like £3,500, which is a crazy amount to pay for your life. But she would pay that amount. I'm like, surely you should have just paid the correct amount in London. But she went, whatever. She came out of surgery. She had like 4 holes on her stomach. So it was like, okay, they've done it. Because that's what they do. When they do it, I think you have like a few holes around your stomach or whatever. So she goes home, she's not losing weight. She now goes to the hospital and like, I did this procedure in Turkey and I don't know what's going on. I've not lost any weight. They said, okay, they're going to just do like a scan or whatever and see. They said, my sister, they just gave you 4 holes there's nothing, which bypass? There's no bypass here.
Just punctured her.
They just
gave her
punctured her and sent her home. So she was not trying to call the hospital, look for the hospital. Obviously, the hospital people have blocked her and moved on with their life.
Wow. She paid $3,500 to get holes.
Yeah, they literally just gave
her
her
done by herself with knife.
Literally.
That is insane.
Insane. I saw it on TikTok.
But okay, even if you want to do it, why not just take your time, save the money?
And go to a proper place.
Properly.
Yes, just do
like
it.
you can even do payment plan if you live abroad. They will stretch it for you every month. Pay 1K. Like
to be honest, or just might sound ridiculous. Don't do it.
Just do Ozempic if you're fat. Okay? Buy Ozempic. It's working.
Yes, I don't know if I can say that. She said, "Oh my gosh, that's what I was going to say."
I'm a big fan of Ozempic. Do it, my brothers and sisters.
Make sure you see your GP and make sure your body can handle it. It's all I can say because Ozempic is not for everybody.
Fair.
It's not everybody's body that can handle it.
There are places that actually do it as a treatment. Like you come back every few weeks or whatever.
Yeah, but
weigh yourself.
Just make sure that, like I said, you see your GP and they give you the green light and the go ahead, because you don't want to go from a case of frying pan to fire. You will not lose weight, but then you need a liver transplant. stuff like that.
They happen once in a while.
Adele, give me your liver to lose some weight. I don't know that.
I know we're talking a lot about all this surgery. But what about the non-surgical ones, like bleaching?
Oh no.
Why do we all go silent?
No. Let me just say that there's a fundamental problem with Nigerians. Because somebody actually asked me one day, because if you know my brother Asa, he's like lighter than all of us. Somebody asked me, do you feel somehow that Asa got the yellow and you guys are just like brown?
No, they didn't ask you that. What did you say to the person?
I didn't know what to say now. Just like,
first of all, I would have said Asa is bleaching. just
Just to throw
he's
something
just
out
there,
there.
like he's the one bleaching. The rest of us are normal. But
Why
why would you even think it's okay to ask someone that?
Or to even
don't
think
you
that
feel somehow in your family
That he got the
that he
yellow.
got the yellow that
So
one?
you got what?
I don't even know.
that person should be ashamed of themselves.
I'm like, I've never actually thought about I never really did this like sat down and been like, okay, I'm darker
That
than
is
everybody
so
else or whatever.
funny.
I was just
People
like,
have no boundaries of what.
all right
they don't
then,
know.
I guess that's what we're doing.
That's insane.
And I was like an older woman, so that was even what threw me off.
It's always the aunties, and they're the ones who bleach the most.
exactly.
They're the
If you
ones
look
with
at
the
their
green
hands-
patches and different colors on their faces.
If you look at their hands, when we were young, I will never forget this. So my mom loves Lufthansa, so that's why we flew when we were young. And every time we were in Frankfurt Airport, there was just always a bunch of crazy looking people, and I just didn't quite understand it. So I remember this must have been like 2010s, and we were in Frankfurt, and this lady looked sick. And I was like, I had to ask my dad that why is her face green? Like, why are her hands patchy? What's going on? And then she now had that crazy wig that they like to do. My mommy's wear, that was big and curly, like a big mama's type of wig. Wearing jean, all your children, jean everywhere. I'm like, why did you do this to yourself? Then the eye sockets are now sunken.
Yeah.
You look like a corpse.
Oh my gosh. Actually,
Yes.
I think bleaching was the pandemic before the pandemic in Nigeria. For whatever reason, and this is the thing as well, maybe it's from movies or from what you watch. I don't know why people just assume that the lighter you look, like the prettier
Some
you
people
are.
even bleach children. It's so
And it's not just a
Hey.
black people thing. Oh, do you know who the kings and queens of bleaching in the world are? Koreans. I watch a lot of K-drama.
those people look
I can tell you, they
translucent.
honestly they want to be like white paint on the wall. When you even watch their shows, look at the concealer they've used on the actress's face. Her face is like 5 shades darker than her neck because they just want to look lighter. And I don't know. I honestly don't understand what the crave or the madness for looking lighter is.
The white people are turning to look like us.
So they're turning to
Yes.
human beings are so complicated.
But you can never be satisfied in what you are. There's always something that you're just like, what's safe, what's
I
safe,
want a
what's
bit
safe.
more. It makes sense for me, like obviously with this my forehead now. Okay, would have been nicer if my hairline was fuller, stuff like that. I don't know.
Do a transplant.
I won't. They should not worry about it.
Hair
They
transplant.
should not worry. I'll be buying wig and be doing front out. They should just leave me like that. But and that's what I'm saying is when you're doing something so drastic, something that's borderline irreversible. Are you not afraid? What if you don't even now like it? You have gone to bleach your skin. You don't now look nice, light skin. What do you do then?
You stop
You
now.
stop.
They start standing in the
Even
sun.
if you stop, you cannot go back to what you were before.
Go and
You
lie
stand
down
in the
that
sun.
one.
Now. No, you can reverse now. There's one girl like that girl that spoke about her bleaching process. Now.
And she reversed the
the
bleaching.
makeup artist. Yeah, she has come back to her.
She
normal
reversed
self.
it.
Yeah, she stopped using everything, and then her skin just kind of like.
She must
Went
have started
back.
at
She
the
probably
beginning,
didn't-
The
yeah.
early stages, but thank God she saw the light still.
She's a makeup
Yeah.
artist. She spoke
It's-
about it on her page.
That's
Ha.
interesting.
Abego. I don't think that. Obviously, I don't think like my looks or whatever is perfect. I don't.
Yeah.
Please, nobody is perfect.
Nobody is
Because if you
perfect.
ask,
You're not even supposed to be perfect.
if you
I don't
ask
know that we're
everybody in this
supposed to
room,
be.
everybody has something about themselves that
That
they
they'd
don't
want to
like.
change.
And it is what it is. But I cannot come and kill myself because of certain things.
Me, I'm okay with myself, but the one I will not accept is for somebody to tell me about myself. Especially because this is how it's God that created me. I did not create myself.
Fair.
Fair.
So somebody come and be telling me, you're so skinny, you don't eat. First of all, shut up.
I hate commenting on people's weight.
Oh, like
Let
first of
people
all, just
be-
shut up.
let
Somebody
people-
has told me,
let
you're so
people just
skinny.
be
See
what
third
they
mainland in
want.
between your legs. And I was
Jesus.
just
Stop it.
like,
Nigerians are rude. That person had you in their mind.
They
for a
had
while.
me in their mind. I always usually have a comeback. I was so humbled that day. I don't even know what to say.
So what do they want? Because on another level, they'll tell somebody else you're too fat.
That's what I'm saying. If you allow human beings be the ones that dictate your life, you will just be lost. You'll be miserable, you'll be confused, and you'll be unhappy. Because you continue to alter yourself to suit what they want. Maybe it's the same social media world that they were pushing for BBLs, big bomb everything. Go and look at your Kim Kardashian and Black China. They've reduced their BBL. It's not big anymore.
Black China says she's Angela now.
I'm sorry,
everything.
Angela's she has gone back to Angela. You that went and did it because they told you that's what's supposed to look like. You're now with the body. Anyway, you can maybe if you have the money, you can go and reverse your own too. But it's just, I feel like unnecessary hassle that you can avoid if you just honestly learn to tell people to shut the hell up.
Yes, and also getting surgery in Nigeria is very stressful for me because once you do take lights.
There are just too many angles of this thing. If you're going to do any
put
beauty
on the generator
thing,
like they did in Santo Domingo.
if you're going to do any beauty thing, please save your money. Go to America, go to Dubai, go to places that they actually care. They will tell you
that
they will do.
And they will actually sit you down and tell you the risks involved. So you are well informed. They are giving you full disclosure of like, okay, this is what it is and this is what can happen.
Do you guys watch Dubai Bling? The babe that wanted to do mommy makeup, and her husband said for what? Because once they started reading out the risk to her husband, he said, no, I'm not.
There's no need.
He said, look, you are very perfect the way you are. You're fantastic. You don't need it. So that my wife would die because she was flat stomach.
Who flat stomach?
You're already married. I love you like this. He bought her Becky.
I'm actually curious. Price. I want to go let's do something. Let's go undercover in one of these like plastic surgery places in Lagos and see, because I'm curious to see if they actually tell them the risks involved.
Let me tell you what we should do.
We should do undercover.
Book a consultation.
Yeah. I watched Grey's Anatomy. Mm-hmm. So we'll be in the operating room. When they say 10 blade, give them. Don't be watching P. When the person now goes into shock, we start saying Jesus.
I beg you want to sleep in Kirikiri. You can't be out.
More of let's just book a consultation.
Thank you. I will just go there. You say you want to do your reduction. I say I want to do a BBL. You tell your tummy talk. You know, powerful girls type thing. We'll now see what the consultation is like. You always do template. You've gone far.
Okay, guys, I just throwing things.
You went rather far.
No. Just kidding. How
did you get past reception to such surgery?
This is not Nigeria.
So you pretend to be a nurse.
I'll just say
your answer is a scrub nurse.
Morning, how was your weekend? I'm okay. Yesterday's shift was tough.
No, but really, let's go undercover. I want to see what the procedure is like as a patient who's coming to get, like, are they giving you full information about what procedure you're about to get and the risks involved? I want to know that. I'm very curious.
Yeah, that's less it's more boring than what I had in mind, but yeah, we can do that. Okay, I have one more thing to bring to the table. I think something that's very dear to my heart, just because I specifically hate it. Are there veneers that come in small or medium?
Oh my God.
Or is it just a large, extra large, and extra large?
Recently, and I was like, bro, don't do that shit.
Do they come in small or medium?
You know, chiclets.
It's only large.
They arrange it in your mouth.
It's only large. They don't have
chiclets.
That's what it is. That's
they don't have small sizes. Nasty. I still sent a video today to Quiz because Quiz and I think used to be sending each other memes. Yeah. I still saw one on Twitter today. The guy legit was crying. I was like, I should have never done this shit.
I saw it.
Yeah, can you send it to me?
That his mouth looked.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought that. So when I saw it, I thought that was during. I thought when dentists give you something to bite.
This was done.
I watched. I said, this is the final product.
This is the final product. This is the golden white smile. And then for me, it's like, why are they always doing shades of white that are not realistic?
Thank you.
Nobody's
teeth
should be that white.
There are certain people that if they smile, they can light up this.
Oh my gosh, somebody hair is glowing in the dark green. Yes.
Guys. And their teeth are always like this.
It's too much
and
for the mouth.
Jutting out of the mouth as if they forced it.
And let me tell you the funny thing. A lot of these people, their actual teeth ends up rotting under the baby.
They file it down.
They have to file it.
But now they don't file it anymore. Now they put on top.
They put it on top, and that's part of why it looks so bulky, because it's
You don't be looking like if they bite you.
Anyway,
hey,
I'm just here to tell you that your natural teeth are not supposed to be that white.
Yes, and you don't need
medically
those
speaking,
veneers. You can
your
get
teeth are
braces.
never meant to be that shade of
Just
white.
do teeth cleaning. That's all you need.
Yeah, scale and polish every
Scale
6
and
months.
polish, literally.
Thank
Then
you.
if your teeth is scattered, just do braces. There's
No,
one
I'm
you
okay with like orthodontic work, like arranging braces. I did Invisalign. It's okay to want like an arranged job. Nobody
can
is
do
fighting
normal
you for that.
braces, you can do Invisalign.
But you see those veneers that are now like literally, I don't even know if there's anything like neon white because that's what it gives. It looks ridiculous. It looks ridiculous.
And they love that shit.
They love
People that
it.
get veneers, they never stop smiling. They might tell you. And I don't think
Do
it's that
you
they
know how,
want
do
to
you know how
smile.
expensive that thing is? They have to show the whole world.
They've spent all that money.
I don't
We
even
have
think
to
that they
see
are
it.
smiling. I think the teeth are just out. So no matter how they do, they're like,
It's too much work for the lips to come together.
the mouth cannot even close. That means
Yeah.
they're like horse.
Turkey is guilty.
Yeah.
A lot of these
Anything
videos
that
are
you're
done
doing
in
in
Turkey.
Turkey, I don't know, man.
I mean, the hair transplants have been getting away with it.
I know someone that did a hair transplant in Turkey. Oh my god, I know so many people, man. To be honest,
The hair transplants they're getting away with it.
He
The
looks
veneers
crazy.
not so much.
Really? He actually looks crazy. When he took off his hat, I was like, Jesus Christ, I don't think that this thing is what he looked crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Like the head was swollen and then like,
No, he was probably just like sore from this.
yeah, and obviously he was sand and stuff, but I was just like, I don't think this is worth it. He looked crazy.
Was he bald?
He had like a receding hairline.
So why did he just go bald?
That guy can't be bald. His head shape is nice.
You see, and the reason he went, it's people like you that
No,
pushed
if I
him
was
to
him,
do
if
that
I
hair
was him, I would have
transplant.
just cut the hair in like a fade.
But you know, the
Yes.
men have started doing this thing with dyes where they like build a whole hairline with
The way you now
hair
sweat.
dye.
That way,
Everything
I,
does is
I have a friend like that does that thing, and I've told him to stop it because every time he sweats, the thing starts coming
It's
out.
shifting.
Oh, your clothes would have been having black
Oh my
spotches.
gosh. But there's this thing they do as well where they're like, it's like permanent dye. It's like tattooing a hairline on.
No thanks.
Or tattooing your head. I forgot what it's called now.
So then
She
when you
come and
are
start like those
old,
mummies.
when
Those
you
mummies
get
that tattoo
tattooed
eyebrow.
brows,
Yeah.
I look perpetually angry.
Crazy. No.
There's a solution to all the crazy things that we think of. But these solutions are not exactly solutions.
I think
They're
that
not,
they're not.
they're not.
everybody should do what makes them happy, but I think that just there are some things you don't need to do to yourself. Don't move
Yeah.
around looking at chopper chops.
Do what makes you
No,
happy, but
yeah.
just not
within reason.
the one that can
please.
kill you.
Yeah, don't kill yourself. because
Yeah, it's not worth it.
the same people that told you that your bum bum is too small will tell you that.
Look at Adele
another
that was
thing
that
again.
saying that his head shape. She's still insulting.
No, the hair shape
transplant.
was crazy, but I don't expect you to do a transplant. Like this, just laugh about it and move on. No,
Oh, well, lace front.
no, just laugh.
That's another one they're doing.
just
Have you
laugh
not seen
about
the guys
it.
that have
Guys
started
that-
doing?
yeah.
Yeah.
That gives me the massive, huge ache. Imagine you and your mom, Toby and I moving a week together. With wig stand.
Tell me, give me your body. Do your glue.
Babe, I beg, give me that guy. I got to be. I beg.
I finished fast. I need the hand dryer.
Babe, this closure has torn.
I need concealer for my parts. Nah, bro. No, please. No, please.
Okay, let's move on. Like, if not, we'll stay here talking about this
Yeah,
thing
there's lots
forever.
of funny things to say.
Okay,
So the next segment is UnHinged tweets. I'm going to read my favorite tweets, some of my favorite tweets, and we'll make it a thing. So the first one, just 3. It's a conversation. People had to sleep in hotels because of yesterday's traffic. Somebody based in Lagos. Response: he don't create alibi.
Yes, now so that when your man is like blasting you, that
No,
when
because
like,
the
you
ones
say,
that
"Which I
went
tweeted
home,
about it yesterday?"
the ones that went home, do they have 2 heads? Why did
No,
you
I
have to sleep
tweeted
at a
about
hotel?
it. Therefore, when you go
Show
and
me the
find
hotel.
them, go and
Who
check.
was the receptionist that checked you in?
So
Let
I
me
know her
see.
name.
And
I like that the person was thinking ahead.
Very
did he
proactive.
come alone? Yeah. No, that's.
How do I politely tell my boss that he has mouth odor?
Oh my god, buy him chiclets.
Real chiclet or
No.
Real
No.
one.
I don't. It depends on the correct answer to that is what's your end point? Are you trying to keep your job after telling him, or
maybe just
are
not
you
report
okay
to
with
HR.
whatever outcome?
Me, I think just tell HR that there's a mouth odor problem in the office,
In the office,
and the HR
yeah.
needs to do some seminars.
I'm screaming, not a whole seminar.
But the thing is, the boss would tell them to organize a seminar for the staff and probably not participate. So
No,
that's a waste of
make it a
effort.
leadership training. Okay,
Yeah.
last one. My boyfriend got his side bitch pregnant, but we both love each other. Should I stay? Reply: yes, they'll need a clown for the kids' birthday party.
Yes, they would. Oh my god, perfect answer.
Since you are there,
like
you
a
rubbish.
fool.
Should I stay? Should I stay?
From the beginning of the tweet, I was already like, this God,
Should I stay?
I just knew I knew it wasn't going anywhere productive. So you want to stay as what?
As the clown now.
Please, that's the end of my unhinged tweets.
Okay, so next up, I have some unhinged stories.
Let's go.
Story 1. I was in the hospital as I had just had my first child. I didn't have my phone on me as we had rushed out of the house when I went into labor, and I needed to Google something to clarify some information. When I opened Google on my husband's phone, I saw that he had Googled how long does it take for a woman's stomach to go down after birth. I felt sick to my stomach. I hate him.
Wow.
That man is mean.
What was even stressing me was that he could not even, like, even if he wanted to check, delete,
Private browser.
do something. How can you do that?
No, we're forgetting the most important thing here. He's Googling this when the child is even still in said stomach.
No, she had had the baby.
So as for immediately.
He probably he Googled this right after she had the baby.
Yes.
That's even worse.
Mean. That's not nice.
Maybe he thought after the baby because the stomach just
It would just go down immediately.
He was just like,
Why
is
couldn't
her
he ask
belly
the
still
doctor?
let me just check something. What
Why couldn't he call the doctor and say, please, that
Men are the worst.
He was, and that's his biggest issue at that time. Not,
Yes, no.
babe, are you okay? Like, do you need anything?
He's
How
just
can I
like-
support you during this?
When is this baby going to bounce back so we can get back on our feet?
Bruh,
Accused.
please, I can't be moving around
I will
with this
Google
baby.
something just as mean and give him his phone back and make sure he sees it. I don't know.
How
Just
do you deal with
like
small penises?
something just as mean. And then I like after he's seen it, I'm not gonna be like, so how did that make you feel? Because are you kidding me?
No,
Are you
I'll
kidding
gaslight him. Oh. I'll Google maybe like how to handle premature ejaculation. Then he brings it up, I'll be like, it wasn't me.
How to handle? No, I'll say.
Oh no, it wasn't about you.
What I'll Google.
It wasn't about
What I'll
you.
Google. I'll Google how to have sex with a husband post birth when you find him disgusting.
Ooh.
That's what
No,
I'll
because
Google.
if you're googling her, it's so mean. It's honestly so mean. Anyway, I'm not encouraging people to do basketballs. Do what works for you. But yeah, that's
Sometimes it's needed.
sometimes it's necessary. If I choose to do it, I'm not saying that you must do it too.
That's just you.
You're not gonna say their marriage has scattered because
Because of
3
our
ladies on
sex.
Unhinged podcast said that they should do basketballs in their marriage.
Then, oh, you're going to say it now. Did I tell you to do it?
Ah.
No, I'm not saying what I personally would do.
Exactly. Okay, next story. My uncle raised my brother and I after our parents died. When his wife died, he married a younger lady who was my age. I started messing around with this lady and she eventually left my uncle to be with me. Unfortunately for her, I can't be with a cheater. She tried to use the fact that she's pregnant to hold me. What's my business? I didn't ask her to get pregnant. I refused to be with her. I broke up with her and I'm now trying to enjoy my new relationship, but she's trying to ruin it. My uncle hates me and will not talk to me. I just miss my family. What do I do?
I just changed my family.
Why you were stealing your uncle's baby? You didn't know.
You miss your family, but the child that they were pregnant with for you, you rejected. Is that not part of your family?
What is really happening?
Start with your child. Go and start with your child.
Man in the mirror.
Start there. Literally, start with the child and build it up back to your uncle.
Nope. Nothing.
How about the
I
man
can't
goes
be
to
with
hell?
a cheater.
Meanwhile, he was part of the cheating.
Do you know what is good for that babe?
It's good for
It's
everybody.
good for everybody involved.
It's good for everybody involved.
What did they say? Now all of us be a shower. If I cheat on you, I'm
The
sorry.
only person in that situation that people pity
Is
is
the uncle.
which uncle? Is the child.
It's the
Yeah, he's
uncle
even
I'm
the
feeling
child.
sorry for. The uncle
He's the
took care of
uncle
him.
went and married a young babe.
Yeah,
What was he
that
expecting?
now.
What was he expecting?
Thought you'd be taking him to club.
Like you married your nephew's age mate. That is You want her to be wearing a baya and buba and be staying in the house with
the
you?
streets.
No, bro.
The city girl.
She will continue what you met her doing when you married her.
I love that for us.
Okay, my best friend of 14 years decided to end our friendship because of a man. It was her birthday, and she had called me to say I shouldn't outdress her. She said it in a joking way, so honestly, I didn't take it offensive. Leading up to the birthday, we had planned her hair, her makeup, her dress, and everything was looking good. On the day of the birthday, I wore a nice dress, did my hair, and also did my makeup. Let me also add that I have a very big bum, and whatever I wear, it shows. I got to the party before her to make sure everything was set up nicely. When she arrived, everybody was hyping her and telling her how good she looked. Later on in the night, her boyfriend came up to me and said, "Oh, wow, you look very nice. Thank you so much for helping my girlfriends today." She overheard and all hell broke loose. She spent the whole night talking about my bum and making me feel uncomfortable. The next day, she sent me a message saying I was inconsiderate and wicked for trying to outshine her. I can't believe this.
She's
You
very
me.
insecure.
You feel me? I can't believe
The
it.
friend
for
is
her.
an insecure prick, and the friend has definitely the boyfriend has definitely told the girl before that, oh, I find your friend sexy, or look at her
made a
big bum bum.
comment, yeah.
They've discussed the sexiness of the friend before.
In conclusion, that is not her
Good
friend.
riddance to the both
That's
of them.
not her
Both
friend.
of them should get the hell out.
She should just she should remove herself from that situation.
Can you
I
just
also want to
imagine?
say all these things about don't address me, my wedding, don't dress better than me. You go and look good. Or when I hear like brides want to approve all their bridesmaids,
Yeah,
that's not a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. Oh.
They are
It's a
proving-
thing.
Yes, because you can't look better than me.
Or brides will have to pick one ugly nonsense
Yes.
check and say you guys are going to.
I
wear
will not
this.
downplay my beauty for anybody. I'm sorry.
Or even
What
that-
you see is what you get. If you can't handle it, I deeply sympathize with you.
You
But
go
I
and
cannot
address everybody.
I cannot feel sorry for. So the bum bum now, what did they want her to do with the bum bum? She should have left it
She
at
should have
home.
left it at home.
She should have left her bum bum at home
But she
because
was
she's considering her
squeeze
friend's
herself.
mental
Yeah.
health.
Rubbish.
That's
She
very
won like
good.
5 schemes.
That's suck it in. That's very good. That's very good. This is a sign for her. This is literally
has
more
saved
than
her.
a sign. God has
God has
saved you.
saved
He has
her.
shown you where you don't need to be.
Exactly.
So
Like
the
you
only
did.
thing you can do now is remove yourself from the mad situation.
Let us stay there.
Yeah.
Okay, my next final story. My girlfriend did my master's degree for me. She literally did all my essays, all my online tests and everything. The only thing I ever did was go into exams I had to sit for. My only issue is that she's fat. I've tried every single thing under the sun to make her active. I bought her cute outfits. I've paid for meal prep and a trainer, but she honestly does not care. I love her, but I can't continue to live like this. I deserve a baddie. I'm making money now and everything is going great for me except my relationship. How do I break up with her without her lording this master's degree over my head?
You should go to hell. Straight. You go
She
straight to hell.
said, you gave me this degree and this degree has taken me to new heights.
And now you
Now
can't keep up
I
with
need
where
a
my
baddie.
like you can't sit with me anymore.
Say,
First,
okay, you help
You
me
said
again.
even though you help me get. Do you know what? All I have to say is where can I find that kind of girlfriend that can help me with my current masters?
It's true.
Honestly, if I see the person now, if I see boyfriend now that can help me write my essays, I'll marry you. Whether you're fat, you're skinny, whatever.
Whatever you are.
Just if you can write these
just
essays
take
for
to the
me,
next level.
anybody that knows how to accomplish a master's in public health, please reach out to me.
But can we also say that why do people keep dating people that they're not attracted to?
Thank
In the
you.
first place, because
Thank
did she
you.
become fat overnight in the relationship?
Thank you. When she was writing out your essay, she was not
She was not fat.
So,
She was doing your online test. She was
At
not
that point,
fat.
she was saying beauty over, praise over beauty. Do you understand? Yeah.
Now that
she's
you're
a
now
fat
that
bitch.
you're making money, now she's fat.
he's very, very stupid.
You are
and you should go to hell.
wicked. You are wicked,
And
and God will punish you for your wickedness.
There's an SDC song that goes, I hope she cheats on you. That's it.
No, but you know what's more important? I hope she breaks up with you. I hope she loses that weight for herself.
Yes.
But most importantly, I hope the school you got your master's degree from is denounced and closed down, and then your master's becomes
Hey.
it becomes null and void.
Wow, wow,
That's
wow,
my
wow,
own prayer
wow,
for
wow,
him.
wow, wow,
Yeah,
wow,
that's
wow.
my prayer for him.
I think we need to end the episode.
I wish it upon him, whoever he is.
Well, those are fantastic
Those are
final
fantastic
words.
Final words.
Yes.
Well, to that man, all those curses, I'm sorry for you at this
It's
point.
a prayer. It's not a card.
All those prayers, I'm sorry
Yeah.
for you at this point.
Yeah.
So, it's the end, babes.
Did you
like
enjoy it?
I hope with these few points of mine, you guys can see that I'm not unhinged. I
Oh,
don't know.
after you just gave somebody one kind of prayer like this.
It's a prayer.
Okay.
Everybody needs prayers.
Okay, then.
Thank you for being very unhinged.
We thoroughly enjoyed having you here.
Yes, we did. You should. Will you come back?
Do you have item 7?
Yes.
Where is it?
Don't worry. I'll tell you
You're a
offline.
liar.
We'll talk offline.
Yeah. She's a liar.
We'll talk offline
She's
now.
not only unhinged, but she's a liar.
So not
Adelle, I
because
have
I
more
told
faith in
police.
you. Is that item 7? Oh,
What is item 7, please?
Menu.
food now, menu. But
Oh,
after,
really?
yeah.
Okay, we can talk offline.
Let's talk offline.
Ah.
Well, would you come back?
If there's no item 7, no.
No, next time. Don't worry.
I
But
want-
now we're talking offline. Doesn't mean there's not there. We'll talk offline.
Will there be
now.
item 7?
Next
Why
time?
we talk
100%,
offline? Why we
but
talk
now let's talk
offline?
offline.
I say yes or no. All this offline you are saying.
Let's talk
We'll
offline.
talk
let's talk
offline.
I will come back if there's item 7.
Okay, that's
Okay,
even
no
better for
problem.
us.
Good.
And if you write an essay for me for my master's.
problem. All right.
You fail it.
All right. Don't worry. All right. The public health, Abby.
Yes.
No problem. I'm in the public and I'm healthy. I'll write it for you. Oh my gosh. When is your coursework due?
No worries, okay. I'm good.
I think you've made a good choice.
Thank
now.
you so much.
So, guys, that has been this episode. You can see Jemima is completely unhinged. So, you know where to find us. We are on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at UnhingedNG. Catch our episodes every Wednesday, everywhere you listen to podcasts. I can't start naming all of them, but you know. And then, of course, send us your questions, your unhinged stories, also your unhinged tweets. Tell us who you want on the podcast. You know, talk to us. Yeah.
And send us money, please.
Send us money.
If you have sponsorship in your office, talk to us.
Talk to us. We're fine girls.
So they can have item 7 for me next time.
You see, that's the problem. That's the problem.
I just learn funds, but I start off.
All right, guys. Till next week. Bye.
Bye.